Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Desiree if you're new. And today I wanted to come on here and talk about Farm Folks again. But in this video, I thought it would be nice for us to go ahead and get to know some of these NPCs that Farm Folks has released. To start everything off, I wanted to say Farm Folks has said that every NPC in Farm Folks is romanceable. You can romance whoever, wherever, whenever, however you want. It doesn't matter. Man, woman, merfolk, I'm assuming, because they're NPCs. The only thing that I'm not sure of is if you will be able to romance multiple people at once. Like if you can marry someone and then divorce them and then marry some other person. I'm not sure. But yeah, you will be able to romance anybody you choose. Also, they are designing some romantic events that we can attend with our special somebody, like skydiving, sharing cocktails, hosting yacht parties, jet skiing, romantic dinners, and even more. And once you get to know someone, they will be sharing their dreams with you, which is cool. And I wonder if we, whichever person they choose and they do share their dreams, will we be able to like make that dream happen or whatever the case. Okay, so now let's actually get into the NPCs. So the first one we're going to start with is Ricardo. I believe he was the first one that they announced, only due to the fact that he has the most information out of all of them. So we have a little bit of backstory of him and how he got to the island and stuff. But that's pretty much it. Everybody else, they just have their name and where they work, basically. And like the tiniest bit about them. And the tiniest bit of quests we will possibly get from that person. Okay, so Ricardo is a former military airplane pilot. He actually crashed onto the island about 17 years ago, which led to him having his right leg amputated. He was saved by a man named Mikhail and a nurse named Hannah. I'm not sure if they're going to be on our island in game or not, or whatever the case. He has a daughter who is not currently with him. After her mother died, she chose to travel the world, and she sends her father, Ricardo, letters telling him about her journeys and her travels and stuff. And during the plane crash that he had, he actually lost the letters from his daughter. And that is going to be one of the quests we get from him, is obtaining the letters that he lost at the plane crash site. It also says that he would like to get them on his own, but due to his robotic leg, he is unable because of mobility restrictions. So yeah, that's going to be one of the quests we get from him. So I kind of jumped ahead a little bit. But after the crash, after he sustained his injury and he, healed and stuff like that, he actually opened up his own bakery in town. So he is our local baker, and his shop is from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. and he also works alone. He has a pet parrot named Mr. Whistler, who is actually a pretty grumpy bird. It was stated that he would change colors of his feathers based on his relationship he has with you. So the happier he is, the more brighter he will appear. We will need to get to know Ricardo a little more, starting off with retrieving the letters from the crash site. And I just wanted to point out, I like how the quests that I've seen so far are truly based on the character and their storyline and stuff. It's not just like, oh, he's a baker, he needs flour for his shop. But I'm sure that we'll get some quests like that, but I like how they are really creating specific quests for specific people. That's Ricardo. Next, we are going to talk about Angelica. And let me just say, these character models are amazing. Look at her. Look at the hairstyles. Look at these glasses. It looks like they're kind of like smart goggles or something. Or is that just the reflection? But I don't know, that kind of looks like smart goggles to me, or maybe I just want them to be I don't know. But yeah, this character model, you can just look at her and tell she looks alive. Like she looks, y'all know what I'm trying to say. She stands out. Anyways, so this is Angelica. She is our local engineer. Most of the time she can be found with her colleague Nico, and we'll get to him next. But I literally only have their name, where they work, and the tiniest bit about them. So that's pretty much it about her. But it also says when she has time away from work, she finds herself reminiscing about her trip to the island of the dragons. While there, she foolishly fell in love with a beautiful mermaid and hasn't seen her since. And that's back to the Island of Dragons that I mentioned in the first video. Like, can I please ride a dragon? Like, that's literally that is literally my ultimate request. Like, I want to ride a dragon. But anyway, that's her. But a possible quest we would get from her is helping Angelica reunite with a beautiful mermaid that she fell in love with. So hopefully we can go to the Island of Dragons and it's not just there to make the world feel bigger. And I just want to add real quick, the developers on Twitter stated that if the game becomes more popular than what it already is, that they were thinking about adding updates throughout the game to keep adding things. And it's just like, absolutely. I'll put a screenshot of her tweet so you'll see it, because I don't remember where from her. Cool, that's Angela. Now we're going to go to her colleague Nico. He is an engineer as well, and he is trying to focus more on improving his technological skills, but he also doesn't mind stepping away to help us fix something. He also has a side hustle of selling homemade gadgets out of his garage. Just look at this. Look at this character design. I don't know. I just love this art. They have their work outfits. I like this little logo that they have. I do have a picture of their workshop. As you can see right here, this is a sketch of Angelica's workshop as well as a flower shop. But this is a little bit what we have to go on. This will be her building. It has the same logo right here. I really, really love this. You can see 2 scooters right here. This is amazing. I wish it was more detailed, but you know, we can't be asking for too much here. Oh, you can see on the roofs right here how they have solar panels. You can see the power lines. Okay, so next we're gonna go to Stella. And let me say right now, hands down, my favorite NPC so far. I don't know if it's because we have the same person or what, but she is a cutie pie. The yellow with her skin, it just goes so well together. The braids to the side, the flowers in her hair. She's just my favorite. It's most definitely because we have the same person. So this is Stella. She is our local florist. She is charming and charismatic. She is a big fan of exotic flowers. She has an incredible green thumb, and we can also visit her shop to admire new and familiar plants / flowers that we can learn to grow on our farm. And she may also share some secrets on how to increase the health and the yield of flowers and crops. So once we get to know her more, she'll give us little tips and tricks on what to do and how to improve our quality and stuff. And we will have to level up our friendship with her in order to do so. I just love her so much. Okay, so this is Katarina. She works at the souvenir shop. As a timid individual, you may find Katarina hiding behind some of the items in store, but that doesn't mean she is not willing to lend you a helping hand. We can ask her help in picking out some special decorations for friends or for our own home. She has a hobby of bird watching, and she hopes to see a strange bird she discovered in the fairy forest. And I wrote as a possible quest we may get from her is to travel to the fairy forest to help her find the bird or take a picture of the bird or whatever the case. Okay, so next is Rebecca, and look at her. Oh my goodness, look at her. She's super cute. So Rebecca is a salesperson at our local scooter shop on the island. She has a spunky personality, and she also avoids being placed into one box. Whether it is her hair, clothing style, or interests, she is also willing to try new things to lead a life of adventure. And if we need an electric scooter, we can visit her in the town. Okay, so next we have Aurora. So Aurora is our landscape architect. She loves nature and has an eye for design. She is happy to help us with landscaping needs and provide access to unique gardening accessories and decorations. She is a lover of sunsets and boating adventures. She is also a kind-hearted soul. Right here we also have Pietro. Okay, so Pietro is a trader, and I'm assuming he will have like little knickknacks on his boat. As you can see, like he just has certain things, like you can see right here, he has some seeds on his boat, certain fish. But yeah, so this is his son. This is his boat. His boat is named Giuseppe, and I believe that was his father's name, and it was actually his father's boat that was passed down to him. So it says his boat has a bit of everything, making it the perfect place to look for anything you may need. So yeah, I'm assuming that every day is going to change, switch up the items and stuff. Don't let his laid-back attitude fool you. He is an ambitious young businessman who hopes to have his own fleet of ships one day. His adventurous nature keeps him on the move. He takes his job seriously. Long-term relationships are few and far between. Not easy to pin Pietro down, but he does appreciate a challenge. Okay, so that is most of the NPCs right there. We do also have some Merfolk coming up. So right here we have Kai, and I literally have nothing for him. All I know is that his name is Kai, and when Farm Folks tweeted out his character design, and I quote, "If his luscious locks don't win you over, his rockstar personality certainly will." That's literally all I have. I don't know anything else. I don't know nothing else about him. But off rip, I am in love. Like, look at him, super cool. I like how he in his human form, he has a green flannel to represent his green fin, which is super cool. I like that he has a guitar and stuff. I love everything about this. So that's Mermaid Kai, and they also released him right here. They didn't give a name. They just released this and like just left us hanging. But no, I'm just kidding. But super adorable. I love this. I love like the lumberjack theme, the theme going on right here. I really love this. And is this a hammerhead shark? I think that's a hammerhead shark, right? I'm not sure. I don't know. But oh my god, I love this. So that is all the NPCs that I know of. I mean, I do have some like other character designs, but I'm not sure if they're going to be in the game or if they was just, you know, just some art. But these are it. I'll show them to you. It looks like they're deciding right here on which one to go with, but I guess they went with C. Yeah, that's her. Like I said, I don't have any names, nothing like that. I really love her. Isn't this the pattern of a koi fish, or am I wrong? Or is it cherry blossoms? Because is that a cherry blossom? I'm not sure, but this looks like a koi fish to me. And I love this. Oh, and I love this top. And look how long her hair is. Beautiful. So that's her. I have a few more. She's cute. I love the face paint. It's really cute. Yeah, so that's going to be it for today. We went through everybody. Let me know who was your favorite NPC, who you're most excited to see in town. I'm going to go ahead and say, as of right now, is Stella, but I'm most excited to see Angelica. Just because of her backstory with the Island of the Dragons. But yeah, I want to know more about that story. I'm a very nosy person. So I want to know what's up with her. Like, what's up with this mermaid? What was her name? What she look like? Is it the mermaid that's on your arm? Is that her? Could be. Yeah, I want to know more about that. And I guess Katarina, because she was in the fairy forest when she saw that bird. So those two, because I'm nosy. Yeah, so that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.